Hello and welcome to a quick guide on converting raw footage into proxies to be used with Adobe Premiere Pro. So first thing we're going to do is start a new project, sorry. This is going to be called Proxies Test Vid. Okay. And first thing you have to do is go on Media and you get our footage. So right click, Import Media. Mine is on my desktop under Test Proxies and then Red. So I'm just going to drag and drop them in. Yes, you want to change, so it's the same. And we'll go cancel that. So there's our footage. We want to then go and bring it, just select them all and drag them in. So they're on line. There we go. Now to set up our project settings, so go to this little gear in the corner. Then you want to go to color management. So by default it's Davinci RGB, but we are going to go color manage. So that means instead of interpreting itself, we tell what's coming in and what we want out. So the input, we know it is red. So particularly red log film. I don't personally know the difference between the colours, like colour 3 or colour 4. But I don't think it changes too much, so I just go colour 3 because that's what I've been doing since the beginning. And then we want REC.709 gamma 2.4 for the timeline and output. Then we go to output tonal mapping, and we go luminance mapping. And you can do some research and find out what your monitor is, but a good save point is about 500 nits. And then go here and we want saturation mapping. We'll just save that and give it a minute to sort itself out. So now that's done, go to deliver. We want to go to render as individual clips, format QuickTime, and then you choose whatever codec your editor wants it in. I'm just going to output mine as DNX HRHQ. That's all good. Audio, I'm going to export no audio because they don't have audio, so there's no need to. And then we want to keep it as source names. So under file name, use source names. And then proxies. The reason to keep it as source names is when you bring the XLM file in, you choose what kind of it'll search for the footage, and if it's the same, you can just search for the raw footage instead of searching for whatever footage. Instead of automatically, it'll automatically link up. So now we go to render queue, and I'm just going to save mine in users, check the desktop, and then test proxies. Okay. I'll just start that render. And we'll be back once that's done. Okay, that's done. So we can now close Davinci. Show, save. And I'm going to test proxies here. So it's a file from file from before, so I'll just delete that. So here's our proxies. So I'm going to open up Premiere Pro. Once this is open, we'll create a new thing. Proxy video, and that's just going to be located all within the same file back on my desktop again. So text prox like that. Okay. So we're going to just get the proxies up and just drag and drop them into here and onto there. So there we go. So just for the sake of it, we can keep on forgetting I've got two monitors. Here's the red footage of the same things, and it's the red, but it's so put these two side by side. So this is the original raw footage, and this is the, see the color difference? Delete that. Bring this over, so we'll just go do a quick edit of this footage. To be done in a second. So that's how quick edit done. Just trim them down, split one of them in half. So then we'll go File, Export as Final Cut Pro XML. That can just be saved in the same place. So now that's done, we can save this, close it down, and then open up Davinci again. So then we'll create a new project. We'll call this Proxy Test Vid 2. I suggest better naming your projects better, but it's fine for the time being. So what we're going to do is we're going to go File, Import AFF EDL XML. We'll go back to the test, and here's our thing. So when we'll open that, let's go ask a bunch of questions. So we want to automatically set project settings. We want to automatically import source files into media pool, and we want to ignore file extensions when matching. So if you don't take that, it won't. It'll be looking for everything with a .mov, I believe. Get it up, a .mov, while reds are .red, obviously. So if we ignore that, it will just be looking for the name of the file. Okay. So we then go OK, and then we have to find the source. Well, source of the clips. So mine is in user, there we go, desktop, proxy text. So we know we don't want to use proxies, we want to use red. So we go OK. And there you go. Give it a minute to load. And there's no footage. All in. All ready to color grade. Of all exact timings. So, yep. Thank you for watching this short tutorial on about how to work with Red, workflow between Red and Premiere Pro.